when they give us new glamour. I know everybody and their mom is wearing it, but like, I'm gonna wear it because it's in the patch art, and I want to look just like that. So, we're doing it. So I'm gonna go. Oh wait, I gotta go drive an install. I went a little bit too ahead of myself. I found it. Thank you, Shion. Appreciate you. Y'all, is everyone ready for this newfound adventure? I'm so excited. I've been waiting for today for so long. Oh, I'm so ready. I'm so ready. Tataru, give me my new clothes. Are we having tea time with the those macaroons look delicious. Tataru, I haven't done much since we've been gone. I've just been in pandemonium.
Much quieter these days without everyone around.
Oh.
Not that I'm pining for your return, you understand.
What? Yes, you are. Don't lie to me. I know for a fact that you want us to return back to the Rising Stone. You love us.
I have my sources, and I know that each and every one of you is doing well and keeping busy with your endeavors.
Damn straight pandemonium, no joke.
Meanwhile, I'm left with a surplus of free time and the question of how to make the most of it. What about you? Any plans for the immediate future?
Let's see. Pandemonium, more pandemonium. Probably the new trial for Medion, the new stream trial. Gotta beat Medion again. PvP, crafting, housing. Hopefully, it's a lot, Tara. Like you just don't understand like how much it is. It's everything. A grand new adventure, of course! That's included all of that. Game volume's a little low. Okay, I'll turn it up.
Edge of existence and back wasn't enough? Well, if that's the case, I might have a suggestion for you.
Let me see if I can turn it up in my volume mixer. I always love my volume mixer for when I raid.
You fought bravely and selflessly, helping those in need and saving our star from unimaginable threats. For your deeds, you've been hailed as the champion of Eorzea and
Hell yeah!
other incredible things. But why not put those titles aside for a while?
Why would I do that, Tataru? It's boring if I just put those titles aside. What? What? No. We gotta keep those titles going. Who's gonna solve all the problems, if not for me?
Acquit yourself as a simple adventurer again and travel the world in search of wonder.
I've already done that. I went to Pandemonium. I've been to Pandemonium. I've been to Pandemonium. Where else am I supposed to go except for there? That's a great idea, but where to start?
Oh, with so many exciting places to choose from, it's hard to narrow it down. But I believe I have the perfect destination in mind.
Oh? Where?
Thavnair. That's where you should go next.
But I've been there. So what's the difference? What? Tataru, girl, I love you, but what? Why Daphne? I've already been there.
I doubt you were able to squeeze in a proper tour of Radzat-Han the last time you were there. What with the burning skies and rampaging monsters and so forth. And I'm sure
yeah.
would be pleased to see you.
I guess she got a point. I guess I really didn't get to see much of. Although, I'm there quite a lot.
Then there's the bounty itself. The Empire's presence in the region was always a deterrent to exploration. So if you've a mind to sail that sea, now's your chance.
Okay.
Just think of all the new experiences you could have.
Tell me, have you been to the ruins beneath the
Yeah.
waters of
What
the
about all of the oh, I miss you, Emmett South. What about all the places that Emmett South was telling me about? Why not I just go there?
As the bearer of Azem's crystal, you may consider your duty to see at least that much.
Oh, I know that look. That's an adventurer ready to take on the world.
But yeah.
In anticipation of an occasion like this, I was planning to gift you a new set of traveling clothes, but it's still a work in progress.
No, I want them now.
Shouldn't take much longer now, though, so sit tight and I'll have the last few bits sewn up before you can finish another cup of tea.
Taro, you are the best sister a girl could ever ask for. Make sure it has pockets! Yes, because everything needs pockets. Lots of pockets. She starts weaving. Oh, I love her little weaver. Oh, it's so cute.
Here and trim in there, knot the threads with love and care.
Oh, I love her so much.
Just a little more to go. I'm sure you're still brimming with excitement.
Yes, I love every outfit Tatara gives me.
I am one with the needle. See how the fabric surrenders to my whims.
We're even like weaver sisters. I mean, weaving is my favorite crafting class,
I'll
so.
make sure the lining has plenty of pockets for all your little treasures. I swear adventurers are worse than children when it comes to hoarding every feather and leaf and animal hide they can
Girl, don't get me started. I hoard everything you can imagine. Do not get me started. I still have to go through and clean out all of the glamour that I fall asleep.
Oh, we mustn't forget the waterproofing. Don't forget to disrobe before plunging into the sea.
God's forgive you.
Smoking hot bath.
Oh no, we're falling asleep. Wait, what is this? Excuse? Huh? Emmett? Elidibus? No, it's not Elidibus. Emmett? Fuckwad? Forgot his name. That's eerie. Xenos? Xenos? Oh, good morning.
Ah, you're awake.
Totally didn't zone off while you were sewing. Nope, totally didn't.
My apologies. I do get a little carried away with my sewing.
Look, Tatar, as long as you have pockets in these, it's all care.
seem awfully cheerful. Pleasant dream? Or are you just looking forward to the next chapter of your...
I don't know what I saw in that dream, but it was quite creepy. Might have been Xenos. Might have been Emmett. Might have been Fuckwad.
Either way, I promise to provide you with new apparel, and so I shall. If you'll accompany me to the Diamond Forge, we can put the finishing touches on your outfit. Shall we?
Yes! Whatever this outfit, it's going with my crown. I love this little fucking crown so much. I don't know who that red thing was, or what it was, where it could be. It could be Xenos.
What's all this about?
My mother and father were slaughtered by monsters. My baby sister, still too young to fend for herself. Can you spare us no kindness?
So, you hope to find your fortune? And what? You expect me to surrender my wares for pity's sake? What have you to offer in payment?
Why does he sound like Thancred, but with like a more of a ethnic voice or accent?
As I thought. Come back when you've more than rags to your name. This is no mere treasure map. It is a guide to the vaults of Arzadal III, one of the great satraps of Radzat-Han, and a direct descendant of Alzadal Khan.
At least I pronounced that name right.
A map to Alzadal's legacy.
So he says. A fake I'd wager.
That's a good point.
This is no fake. The parchment is marked with an arcane glyph of passage. You may find the ruins hidden in the bounty, but you won't be setting foot inside without this in your possession. A priceless artifact is, discovered amongst the rubble in the aftermath of the final days, and lovingly restored by yours truly.
Wait, this was discovered amongst the rubble of the final days? What? Where?
This map is the key to fabulous riches, and I'll be the king of fools to simply give it away. Be glad I am no such king, boy. Your scrawny-eyed would never return with that treasure alive.
Wow, you're a dick.
Oh, cruel fate. Why must you tempt me with wealth I am powerless to claim? How I shall envy the one who purchases that precious map.
Oh, this is a scam.
Pittance against the golden hoard they stand to uncover.
Oh, I get what they're doing. This is a scam. He's playing people. He's trying to get people to buy it, to feel bad for him. This is a scam. Hi, Astidian!
What have you, sir? Fighting man of your stature would surely relish the challenge of recovering Alzadal's lost fortune.
Fortune, you say?
Come on, Astidian, you should know better.
But the strength to seize that treasure, my starving sister would never want for food.
I feel like this is a scam.
I'll take it. Will this cover the price?
Whoa! Stydian! How's it going?
Well met, my friend. Someone is dressed for adventure.
Fuck yeah, I am. We're both adventurers now.
Why Thavner of all places? Knowing you, I suspect there's more to your plans than sightseeing and shopping.
Oh, I come here all the time, but yes.
Ruins beneath the bounty. Curious. And here I've acquired a map to just such a site.
Mm-hmm. Wanna go spelunking, buddy?
With that sale, I do believe I've earned the rest of the day off. Thank you for your patronage, sir, but if you'll excuse me.
You needn't mind us.
And now I've fleeced one of the heroes of the final days. Pray the sisters were looking elsewhere.
Hmm? Oh, he did scam us. I knew it.
This map may or may not be genuine. Either way, we'll need a ship to find out for sure.
Got any, I never took you for a treasure hunter.
Lest you misunderstand, I seek the treasure not for myself. If such a fortune truly exists, then it could help ease the struggles of those who lost their loved ones in the final days.
Oh, how nice of you.
I hope to do for Thavner what you and Alphino did for the Alamegans when you recovered the Mad King's trove.
Oh, he wants to do what we did. Oh, that's so sweet.
Come now. You know
We rubbed off on
there's
him.
little encouragement when it comes to recounting the tales of your shared exploits.
This is true. Eh.
Speaking of precocious lads, that boy in the bazaar was clearly an accomplice of the merchant.
Oh, I fucking knew it.
Suppose his role was to draw the attention of the crowd and add weight to the merchant's bold claims.
Yep.
Transparent act for the most part. It was not all mummery. The need to provide for his sister rang true enough. Thus, if some portion of the profits end up in that waif's pockets, then I will consider it money well spent. Whether the map leads us to the vault or not.
Well, let's put our optimistic together and think that this will actually lead to a better outcome. Oh.
You are coming along, yes?
Oh, fuck yeah! You think I'm not gonna be the one to get some treasure? Shit, yeah, I'm getting treasure. Let's go. Shall we split the expenses?
I appreciate the concern, but one thing I've learned from my time with the Silence is how to better manage my coin purse.
Oh? You're managing your coin purse better? Well, finally.
Now, let's see about securing a vessel.
Yeah. We're off to go on adventure. A wonder adventure with Stydian. Are you gonna come tell us that it's a scam, that it's not an actual map? Are you gonna come do that for us, kiddo? You know, it'd be better to find out now. Oh, he's so excited!
Then again, it's not so urgent that it can't wait until you should go, Raha. I'll stay here and mind the shop, as it were.
Are
you sure? I'd hate to leave you short-handed.
Ah, he's so excited. I love him. Oh my god, he just wants to go treasure hunt with me.
I'm sure. Just try to be back before too many moons have passed.
Well, I guess we're off on another adventure already.
Hell yeah! Good morning, Yshtola.
Close my eyes for one moment.
Hi! Oh! Oh!
How long have you two been here?
Depends how long you were asleep for. Catching up on some light reading?
Something to that effect. I must have been studying for 2, 3... Aye, though I cherish the Scion's accomplishments. 'Tis pleasant to not have the weight of the world upon our shoulders for a change.
It is kind of nice.
Counting Istinian, we number 5 now, yes? Without knowing what traps or perils await unwary feet, we may be wise to refrain from recruiting others.
Aww. I want
agree.
Thancred.
Between us, we should have the skills to handle whatever situation may arise. Shall we be on our way?
What, no time to spare a word for the grizzled old bard?
Ah! Can we take you, please?
All is well, I trust.
A
Where'd
wasted
you
trip, I'm
go?
afraid. I'd hoped to catch up with a former mentor while you parleyed with the rabbits, but it seems our paths were not to cross.
How was your, oh, no. We gotta do a little flirty flirt. You're looking well.
That's because we didn't travel by experimental etherite. It's astounding what a lack of nausea does for one's sense of well-being.
True. You're not wrong. The nausea part was pretty bad. Just, you know, don't look at you with
As we
lusting
made our way around
eyes.
Ilsabard, we saw that much of the continent was in various stages of chaos.
Oh?
A certain amount of disorder is to be expected. The final days are over, and the people no longer have a common threat binding them together. That's the thing with these fledgling troubles, eh? You need to keep an eye out, lest they mature into full-grown headaches.
True.
So, for what reason have so many esteemed personages seemed fit to gather?
Can we take you treasure hunting, please? We're going treasure hunting.
Beneath the waters of the bounty, you say? I see you've already stolen away my traveling partner.
No!
Explored ruins and
Can you come too? You come too, man.
Nay, 'tis not for mine own indulgence, but rather the fulfillment of my commitment to the Loporrits.
Ah.
Ah, of course. And if you have a Stinian rounding out your group,
No.
have all the members you need.
I want you instead.
Feeling left out? I could put in a good word for you, if you like.
Yeah. Please.
We may have been released from our obligations, but I'll never be free of that merciless wit of yours, will I?
Or my longing for you.
In all seriousness, 'tis best I sit this way.
Ah.
Too many former scions consorting with one another might be seen as a cause for concern in certain
We're
quarters.
just going treasure hunting. It's not that big of a deal.
I'll return to my usual reconnaissance and scout out the situation in the Far East. Feel free to share if you come across any interesting revelations.
Damn it.
Till
Can
meet
we
again.
trade you out? Sorry, Ariana. Can we trade you out for him?
Shall we also hasten our departure? Sir Estinian will wonder what hath become of us.
Fine. Can't even stare at Thancred very long. Nyeh. Look, I just want to stare longingly into Thancred's eyes, okay? That's it. Can I have this? No. Man.
Steer away from spikes.
Steer away from spikes? Okay. Oh, wait. What? What? What is this? What? Oh my god!
Buster on Sonatama.
What is that?
AoE.
Stop! You mustn't touch it.
Oh? Wait. How'd you know we were here?
Vritra. Oh, my apologies. Should I continue calling you Varshan?
Graha.
You may address me as you wish. My nature is no longer a secret.
That's just easier for him to travel in.
Still, this is not a setting I imagined for our reunion. Surely you've not entered these ruins as common looters.
Well, I don't know how to put this, but kind of?
Would that we could deny your accusations, but I fear you're not far from the truth.
Yeah.
Great Vritra, might we beseech thee to explain the nature of this strange contrivance?
It was crafted by our alchemists at my behest, for the purpose of sealing something away.
Hmm? You know, because I'm a sassy bitch, I have to. I wasn't going to touch it, but you know, Yshtola, she just can't keep her hands off of things. Oh no!
You and I will speak later.
Oh, she is totally going to kill me! Yshtola, please don't kill me! Oh no!
Not the time for frivolity, my friend. Not the time.
I can't help it! That's my character! I'm a sassy bitch!
This something of which thou speakest.
Oh man,
might
she
be
is.
some manner of threat.
She is totally going to kill me later.
Perhaps I should simply show you.
Oh, sorry, Vitra. Yshtola will remember this. Yshtola will remember this. So what's in the furnace exactly? Have you been hiding Void in there? Wait, what is she? Why is she smiling? Yshtola, are you okay?
I have lifted the seal, if only for the moment, by an authority only I possess.
A planar fissure?
Oh, I thought it was a void.
No, my friend. Small though it may be,
Yeah!
This is a functioning gate into the void.
Yeah, I was right. So why is it here? Is that what his legacy is? It's a void gate? To make sure, open the, okay, cool. Yshtola? You're not thinking about going to hop through it, are you?
I must admit, I am deathly curious to know how a void gate came to be hidden in the depths of these ruins.
She's got a good question.
To tell that tale, we must first peer far to the south, and even further into memory. An age 5 millennia passed when the Algan Empire sent an invading force to the shores of Mericidia. The southern people rallied around the commanding figures of Bahamut and Tiamat and fought fiercely to repel the would-be conquerors. With Bahamut's defeat, however, the tide turned against them. Desperate to seize any advantage, the Mercidians resorted to summoning primal entities.
So they summoned, I forgot what her name is, on the very right. The middle one, oh fuck me, I can't remember. Oh, I know the middle one, and I don't remember the first one. But I know the middle one. I just don't remember the name. He was a bitch of a fight back in Heaven's Ward, I will say that. I just can't remember his name.
In response, Emperor Zande forged a covenant with the Cloud of Darkness.
Wait, really?
Sovereign among the all-devouring denizens of the Void.
Wow, he actually did that?
Thus bolstered by icons on one side and Void Scent on the other. The two armies clashed in a battle of unspeakable carnage. So much death, so much loss.
I consider myself well versed in that period of history, yet you speak as one who witnessed it happen.
Well, he was there, wasn't he?
Indeed, I did. I heard Tiamat's roar of defiance and sped toward that war-torn land. Along with my sibling, Ashdaya.
Ashdaya? He had a sibling?
We dragons are not male or female as men are wont to classify, but elder sister is the closest a mortal tongue can come to describing what she meant to me.
Oh.
I was the last of our brood to hatch, and Ashdaya cared for me where my sire could not. Thus I was with her when Tiamat roared. I was with her when she journeyed south, and I was with her when she fought against the Void-sent hordes. Yet no matter how many of their vile fiends we cast down, more rose from the abyss to take their place. Faced with an unwinnable war of attrition, Ashdaya risked her all on a final gamble.
Did they ever mention Ashdaya in the story before?
Through the Void Gate itself to strike at the root of their strength.
Oh?
I tried to follow in her wake, determined to lend what aid I could. But even as I came upon Alag's glittering tower, I saw the rift close behind her.
Oh, shit.
And Ashdaya has been lost to us ever since.
Fuck.
I find I must retract my earlier claim of historical knowledge. Nowhere in the Crystal Tower's archives did I see mention of such noble sacrifice.
Yeah.
That does not surprise me. To Allagan eyes, it must have seemed as if a lone dragon, driven to madness, simply dove through the gate and did not return. For my part, I spent long years searching for the means to reunite with Ashdaya. Until I could search no more. Until Allag was dust, and the arts to open a void gate large enough to accommodate a dragon forever lost.
Yeah, it would need to be pretty huge.
Yet you have the beginnings of a gate right here, under the control of a harnessed device.
My discovery came before Radzat was founded. Though I scoured the lands for a method to cross the rift, it was beneath the sea that I chanced to find a natural planar fissure. It was, however, far too narrow to admit a worm's bulk. Only after our city rose upon the rock, and I could enlist the aid of our talented alchemists, did matters take a favorable turn.
Oh?
Their dedication was beyond reproach. Tirelessly they worked to expand the fissure, and after decades of toil, it finally grew to a size that a child might pass through.
Not long ago, you told us that you called out to your kin, but Ashdaya's answer was silence. I suspect the conclusion to your tale is not a joyful one.
With hope in my heart, I used a simulacrum to cross the threshold. But no, I did not find her.
But what if she's in another, like how we went to the first? What if she's in another reflection of the source, and she just didn't hear him? She could still be
What I
alive.
found was a host of void scent, clamoring around the opening they had sensed. 'Twas but a moment, but enough. I had no choice but to retreat and allow the portal to contract once more.
I love the
The
Heaven's
gate
Word
was a threat to your
music
people.
playing in the background.
You had to decide between endangering Razatan and abandoning your sister. And you chose the latter.
'Twas not that thy siblings scorned thy call. 'Twas that she was trapped beyond a barrier through which neither roar nor dragon may pass. Even now, in the desolate world of the 13th.
I can scarce imagine your pain, yet it was wise not to linger in that place. Too long a sojourn, and even a being of your power risks being warped into a creature of the void.
Yeah, she could be a creature of the void by now.
You've seen this phenomenon before, when we stepped into the darkness.
I remember when Nero turned purple.
Turned purple? Well, yes. His wounds had allowed the void's corruption to enter his body and twist his ether.
Well, he turned purple.
Had it been allowed to progress much longer, I presume he would have been fully transformed.
Then there is little hope for Ashdaya.
Well,
No. I hadn't meant to. I speak only of possibilities. The scales of the First Brood are extraordinarily resistant to ethereal fluctuations. They are the protective talisman's core components after all, and even the corruption I described would struggle to overcome.
I don't think you should give him false hope there, Graha.
Of course. With the warding scale in one's possession, one could conceivably survive a stay in the 13th without being warped by its energies.
Oh, you're done giving Yshtola some really bad ideas, Graha.
Be that as it may, it is too late to rescue my sister. 5,000 years too late.
5,000 years, maybe.
And now countless others look to me for guidance and protection. So when I sensed intruders in the ruins, I came only to ensure that the gate remained closed. That, and to secure the treasure, of course.
Well, why don't you use the treasure to help some people in the Razatan?
I wish only to forget the rest.
Not Yshtola, she won't. Such a potato. Yes. What prompted you to search for the vault in the first place? It was all Estinian's idea! Totally not mine. Nope. Nothing to do with it. As I recall, 'twas you who was chasing tales of undersea. He lies! He lies. Totally wasn't me. Well, as you have seen, the fabulous wealth from the storage is quite...
Unless you anticipate needing help to reach the high shelves. I see myself being of little use. Go on ahead. Still need to find Mirad and tell him about the Kalzal Foundation.
What if we do need your help reaching the high shelves? You don't know, we're kind of short. I mean, look at me. I'm the smallest potato you've ever seen. Girl has a floating spell, it'll be fine. Yshtola can also give me a boost on her shoulders. We'll be fine. We'd have plans to get to that high shelf. He is not looking all that happy with what he... What is this? Excuse me? What is this throne? Excuse me? Why does this give me Garland vibes? From Final Fantasy 1. I sensed the breaching of a gate, but it was not instigated from this side. 'Twas thrown open from the other. I too felt it. A rare occurrence, yes, but such a tiny... Oh! This is the void! But such a tiny portal is beneath our notice. There are more pressing matters at hand. Are we facing the void going forward? An opportunity is upon us, the coming of which we have awaited for nigh on 10,000 years. We dare not let it slip our grasp. Yet we must not underestimate she who bested the cloud of dark... Oh, they're talking about me! Even restrained by a covenant, the cloud was no feeble wisp to be dispersed by some flesh and blood mortal. Bah! Let her come. I will drown the world and watch this fleshling gasp for breath in her final moments. But who is he? Knight in blood, your zeal is admirable, but forget not our cause. Think back on our struggles beneath the sunless sky. Remember why we cede not our will to fight. Why is this giving me Garlemald vibes from Final Fantasy 1? 'Tis time we set the war in motion and win redemption for our star. Excuse me? Are we gonna be fighting the Void going forward? Is that the new arc? The Void? He's giving me straight Garlemald fucking vibes from Final Fantasy 1. You know, I should have figured it was gonna be the Void we'd be going up against next as the next big bad coming our way. But wow. Okay, so we're facing the void. Pretty much. That's gonna be the new threat. And Nomyan's restricted archives, after all. It was? But that means every word within it is forbidden knowledge. A forbidden tomb filled with forbidden research, and you put it right into my unsuspecting hand? I can hardly wait to read it! Oh, Nadana! We love you! I can't wait to read the forbidden knowledge! I think
The ruins alone were impressive enough, but I never dreamed such a treasure lay hidden in the depths of the bounty. It may have been helpful to know this device existed, Your Excellency.
I love the shade that she just threw to him.
My apologies. The gate was a secret I shared with none but my closest advisors. I feared for what might happen should those with ill intentions learn of its existence.
What is it you're doing now?
There's something I wish to verify. The NOAA reports claim that a short stint into the void carries little risk of etheric imbalance. Should one suffer an injury, however, or if one's expedition drags on longer than intended, that risk becomes significantly greater.
What are you intending on doing?
Graha theorized that a warding scale would confer protection from the void's corrupting influence. But I would prefer to test that hypothesis before we set foot in the 13th ourselves.
So, this is an experiment of sorts.
Yes, an experiment. Tell me, how would you go about testing the efficacy of the warding scale?
Well, she got really close to the Tower of Zot, so... Say nothing and look meaningfully at Justinian. Hi, Justinian!
What? Why are you looking at me like that? Surely you'd not expect me to wriggle through that tunnel.
No, I'm not doing it just because I'm a potato doesn't mean I need to go through the portal!
We needn't attempt anything so drastic. A small familiar should serve well enough.
He could totally do it.
Now, a lowly imp can navigate a fissure, no matter how narrow. Which means an arcane entity of similar stature should be able to manage the same. I hadn't wanted it to come to this, but no other familiars will do, I'm afraid.
I mislike the sound of that. What manner of fiend does she mean to summon?
From ocean rise and cloudbank form.
A fraud?
Mountain spring and rainfall storm. From river flow and life be born.
Water, froth and foam!
Oh, it's the frog. Is it the frog?
Into your arms. I fear she's been possessed.
I fear she's been possessed!
Oh, come now. That was adorable.
Oh, it's no stains! What? Huh? What? What's wrong? Is she embarrassed?
Though not my first choice. These familiars I conceived of as a child have the best chance of fitting through the gate.
Aw, I think she's gonna feel bad about sending them through there.
I only wish my younger self had considered a more dignified ending to the creation ritual.
Oh, she's embarrassed. This is what she said. Yshtola.
In any case, these two should serve as well. This one will bear a warding scale.
Mm-hmm.
And when they return from the 13th, we can observe how the talisman, or absence thereof, has affected the progress of the Void's corruption. If I could impose upon you to open the gate. Your Excellency?
Ah, yes, of course.
We should also be wary of void scent slipping through while we conduct our experiment. Estinian, you are to keep Nidana safe from harm.
As you say.
You had best be on your guard as well.
Oh, fine. Froth and foam! Oh, she's totally gonna kill me.
Oh, are you volunteering to join the Nixies? I could
No!
strike you down.
No, 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 no. No, 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 that's fine. That's fine. I'm good. Sorry.
Let us begin, shall we?
Man, she really doesn't like me being sassy.
Nixies, into the void.
I'm glad they're so happy about going in there. Maybe nothing will come out. Who knows? She's so excited.
I think we've waited long enough. Nixies, return to my side.
Are they even able to hear you? Oh. Uh-oh. Well, that one's fine. This one, not so much.
Thank you, little one. You did well.
Poor thing. Its essence has been irrevocably warped.
Uh-oh. Close it, Vitra!
Of time. I must reseal the void gate.
Holy shit!
In the name of Alzadal III, I bar this door unto the void.
Phew. No timing, Vitra.
Well, that was a sharp lesson in the dangers of void gates.
Yeah, it's bad. Shouldn't we be also a little bit worried about this thing maybe turning into something?
And what of our experiment? I'd say the results speak for themselves.
The unprotected Nixie has suffered extensive etheric corruption. As Nidana observed, it's well on its way to becoming a void scent.
Well, get rid of it!
The one merged with the talisman, however, appears unaffected. I sense no changes to its equilibrium. Rest now, little ones.
Talisman looks like it's still brand new.
Graha's theory was correct then.
So it would seem. But while our second familiar was untouched by void energies, the talisman itself shows signs of degradation.
Oh, it does?
It was, of course, originally designed to shield the soul from primal tempering. It stands to reason that etheric corruption of a different sort would affect it differently.
Or couldn't Nidana just, like, change the design of it to be able to resist
Maybe
it?
to modify the warding
Yeah.
spell's design to account for the 13th's uniquely unstable ether.
You've said much of the Void's instability, but my imagination fails me. What manner of place is this broken world?
Ah, my apologies. I forget that not all of us spend our days sequestered in dusty archives. The 13th is a reflection of the source that was drowned in a flood of darkness. In Emmett Selk's own words, this tragedy was a result of the Ascians' attempts to force a rejoining. They erred in their haste, and made of that world a useless void.
Yep.
You remember Una Kalhai, the unusual child we met during our troubles with the Warring Triad. He explained the fate of the 13th thus. The champions of that ill-fated world used the stone known as Auracite to contain the power of primals, but those self-same heroes were gradually corrupted by the Auracite's bleeding energies, transforming into fiends with an endless hunger for ether. By the time anyone thought to oppose them, Light's strength had grown too feeble, and the balance of the 13th tipped into eternal darkness.
Yep.
And what of your own experience? Will you tell us of what you observed during Noah's expedition?
Oh, I think they're talking about the whole Crystal Tower thing.
I can picture it now. The sunless, Stygian expanse, infested with legions of ether-starved monstrosities. A void in every sense of the word.
What you have described in such lurid detail is exactly why I hesitate to encourage you.
Worry not, great Vritra. Our journey into the 13th is but the first leg of a longer voyage. A voyage that shall lead us to other reflections, to new mysteries and
This
discoveries.
does, yeah, that's
And
true.
I mean to be there every step
I
of
mean,
the way.
this just leads to with us conquering the 13th or even conquering the Void. This could lead to further expansions of exploring further conflicts in the other reflections of the source, right? Because only 7 of them were only 7 of them rejoined. So there's still 7 more or 6 more minus the first that we can still explore.
But first I must focus on refining the warding talisman.
Then I can begin work on constructing an artificial Atomos. Or I could if I had the relevant manual. Might I be so bold as to request access to the Satrap's family
He
archive?
really doesn't want us to do this.
Your Excellency?
Oh, yes. That can be arranged. I will speak to my officials upon our return.
We will see you back in the city then.
Vitra really doesn't approve of this. Dimitri. This is 9s, but it's fine. Oh, this is it. Okay, cool. Meanwhile, in the 13th. Oh, I loved meanwhiles. God, this place looks absolutely terrifying. Who is this? Is it Xenos? Xenos? Dude, it has to be Xenos. Oh shit, it is!
And thus I am returned.
He's got completely consumed by the void.
To be swallowed, bereft of senses.
Who is this now? It's Xenos, the creepy stalker who we left in the let paths unwatched, adventures for pulses quicken, spirits stir. Oh, I hate the riddles. Y'all, it's fucking Xenos. It has to be. So, Azrin, Xenos is the creepy stalker who literally turned into Shinryu to follow us to the edge of the universe to defeat Medion. And then after we defeated the big bad, we had a big one-on-one fight with